Housing TV Africa, your first in housing development broadcasting. In a bid to address the myriads of challenges in providing affordable housing for Nigerians, the Association of Housing Corporations of Nigeria has called for a strategic partnership with the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development to address the pressing housing challenges across the country. This was revealed by the president of AHCN, Estate Surveyor Eno Obonga, during a courtesy visit to the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Musa Dangiwa at the ministry's headquarters in Abuja. Obonga emphasized the importance of collaboration between the association and the ministry in creating sustainable solutions for the nation's housing deficit, considering the challenges in the housing sector. He stressed the need for partnerships and increased collaboration as the association is desirous of participating fully in the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President's administration.
As Minister of Housing, we have followed your passion and commitment in tackling housing problems from your days as the Managing Director of Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria to date. We want to also appreciate the Honorable Minister's giant strides in repositioning the housing sector in the last 1 year. We have indeed witnessed numerous transformations that have been happening in the sector, culminating in the takeoff of various housing projects across the 6 geopolitical zones of the nation. We salute your courage, and it is our prayers that God will continue to strengthen you to attain your set goals. The recent inauguration of 4 housing reform task teams aimed at ensuring the successful implementation of the renewed hope agenda for the housing and urban development is highly commendable. It is our belief that their reports will bring remarkable progress in the housing sector. You are certainly conversant with the Association of Housing Corporations of Nigeria, AHCN, which was established in 1964 by the defunct 3 regional housing corporations and the Lagos Executive Development Board, now LSDPC. And it's an umbrella body with over 50 member organizations consisting of federal and state property agencies, housing research institutes, mortgage establishments, and some private property developers, including FHA, NPBRI, and Abuja Property Development Company Limited, APDC. The major objectives of the founding fathers of the association were, among others, to 1. Increase availability of dwelling homes, commercial and industrial estates in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, provide a means of consultation among government departments and ministries, public institutions and private organizations whose functions or interests are related to provision of housing for the citizens of Nigeria.
Dangiwa thanked the association and reinstated the commitment of the ministry to partner with all stakeholders in the industry in achieving the agenda of Mr. President's Renewed Hope housing initiatives.
You said that you want to propose that at least 20% of our houses built under the Renewed Hope agenda utilize the materials, local materials, to enable Nigeria to appreciate the beauty and cost effectiveness of the products produced in Nigeria. Yes, this one also is one area to which nobody should even beg us to utilize some local building materials now, because it has become necessary due to affordability factor. We want to ensure that we don't want to build houses and they remain abandoned. So we want houses that are sellable, that are acceptable to Nigerians, and that are affordable, most importantly. And Nigerian products are not substandard, are quality products. Most of the product that we have, and we always want to utilize it, and we're being utilizing it. Our Renewed Hope estate that we are constructing now in the states, in order to increase the affordability, we even eliminated all ceramic tiles, all tiling, in all the rooms, all the spaces except the wet areas, the kitchen and the toilets. These are the only areas we do. We reduce that amount, but despite the fact it becomes a bit high, we have to start looking at which area do we now go to. We look at the ceiling, we remove the POP, we come to the least affordable material, which is maybe PVC. Because even if you use Cellotex ceiling, you still have to use noggins you have to use button, you have to use painting. But with PVC ceiling, you don't need noggins, you don't need buttons, you don't need ceiling. So these are all the factors we have looked at. I'm sure some of the professionals in this ministry, they were tasked to do that. We look at even the painting, we intended to do only 1/4 paint inside the rooms in order to reduce the cost so that at the end of it, it will be more affordable to Nigerians.
Responding to Dangiwa's remarks, Estate Surveyor Eno commended the minister's commitment to working closely with the ministry to ensure the success of housing initiatives under Mr. President's Renewed Hope housing agenda, efforts in reforming the housing sector over the past year, noting that these reforms have led to the commencement of several housing projects across the nation's 6 geopolitical zones.
The Ministry of Housing, and particularly the minister, oversees housing in the entire country. And the Association of Housing Corporations of Nigeria is over 50 years, is about 64 years old, and is the oldest association of housing stakeholders. The minister has shown interest and has seen there's a buy-in from the minister, because we have come up with some initiatives that we hope will help to bring houses affordability and availability to teeming Nigerians. We have come up with the initiative one, that under the Renewed Hope housing project, housing corporations should be able to provide a site each in each of the senatorial districts of the state. That is one. And if that happens, each site should be able to carry between 250 to 300 houses. That means in every state you may be producing about 750 to 300 houses per senatorial district.
This is Housing TV Africa on YouTube, and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts. On Facebook, Housing TV Africa. On Twitter, Housing TV Africa. Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.